Oh, surprise, surprise. Your favorite streamer is on the rise. His name, Alex Haitz. Oh man, fumbled at the goal line. What do I hate? Since when is H-A-I pronounced hey? Riddle me this. Riddle me this. All right, do I look sexy and amazing? I look fine. I look fine. I am trying out a new microphone setup. I have different settings, different effects on it. So I should be able to talk kind of quietly, like this maybe, you know, have it be kind of quiet. But then when I'm loud, it's also not too loud. Should be better now. Hopefully it's, because I was having weird, like, issues with audio dipping in and out, so. Yeah, anyways, welcome everybody to the first follow-up stream. Don't know who all is in chat, who's going to be watching, but I'm just going to be going through some albums today. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to get through today, if I can. So we'll see how that goes. Let it rip. What's up, man? How's it going? Good to see ya. So I think how will I do this? How will I do this? It's a great question. So I'll make a new window here. Open up RYM. Let me know if the mic sounds good. I've changed some settings here. Should hopefully be a bit more consistent. Hopefully there's not like a lot of noise or any kind of weird things going on here. Okay. I still have that working? I do. Geogaddi. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna be basically live streaming the follow-ups now, and I'll cut them up into various videos and upload those separately. But it's just getting to be too much work to like re-listen to all of the songs enough to be able to write down notes and like then record all that, edit it, put it out, just for like follow-ups that, you know, don't get a ton of views. People just kind of like them. Like them to have them. It's like I could be live streaming this. It'd make my life so much easier. And as I increase my work output and, you know, have 4 kids, it's like I gotta find ways to save on time. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna be recording this as well. There we go. Started the recording, and I will chop up the recording where I need to, and et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. So first one here is Geogaddi. I'll be trying to listen to like some of this as I go as well, depending on whether or not I have notes for it. But let me find a good way to set this up so that it's not like, like, do I want to stay on this screen or do I want to go to this screen? That's the question. Which one do I want to stay on? I'll stay on this one for now. Do that, and then, okay. So it's always on top of that. Let's turn this down. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn this down by like a decibel here. Okay, now I'm gonna pull up Geogaddi on this here. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I'm gonna just, you know what? I'm gonna go back to this screen. I'm changing my mind. Going back here. The Ready Let's Go is fine here as an opener. But then getting into the more like, I've come to learn that this album has really, pardon me, I'm just gonna sneak over there, has really fascinating compositions to it, which, you know, I already knew, having listened to Boards of Canada before. But yeah, there's something about this album that it's like, it's slightly, I don't know, it's it might be too cold for me, and that's why I like Campfire better, but this is still really cool. A lot of these ratings haven't really changed. So like, let's just like go through the notes I have for the ones I do have notes for. So it's like, Ready, Let's Go as a simple intro, gets us in the mood for some Satan music. Music is Math has a nice atmosphere, vibey track to kind of kick off the album. Very, very standard stuff. And then Gyroscope, cool vibe, but not really one I like as its own track. Dandelion, I just wrote down Leslie Nielsen, Sunshine Recorder. Some cool, mysterious synth work here. I'm not super in love with like the slurpy, crunchy percussion, but it's a nice track. Let me play that one here. Sorry, I'm trying to get all my windows working in a good fashion here. This is fine. It's like for 6 minutes though. It's like whatever. In the annex though is fantastic. And I just recently watched What's Her Face do a the piano person. What's her name? I can't remember, but she reacted to Music Has the Right to Children, and then she recently did this, and she covered like some of the composition stuff, and it is fascinating. It's really cool, especially this one, and it has like a half-step key change in it, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Julian Candy. Kind of like Devil's in the Details. I feel like these two have very similar kind of like, I don't know, mysterious, eerie vibes. A quick hello. Hi, Francis. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, Julian Candy is nice. The smallest weird number I have written down, it's 1.89, by the way. And also like it's such a kind of like nothing track. Very simple. I don't know. I kind of would have liked to hear it like build to something. Hello, IXI. What? Little fluffy cloud. 1969 has like a more dense atmosphere. Ooh, kind of like Beach at Red Point. has that like dark kind of Half-Life feel to it, you know, which is cool. Yeah, I like Beach at Red Point. Energy Warning is, you know, it's interesting thing about this album is it like goes back and forth between these full tracks and these interludes. Opening the Mouth. Sorry, IXI on YouTube looking at compositions. Huh? What are you talking about? Alpha and Omega. I'm not super into this one. Again, it's the percussion. I don't know, for like, you know, 7 minutes, whatever. It could be blasphemous to say, but here's the devil in the details. This this kind of bouncy just hanging on like dissonant chords. That's nice. I'm just gonna not really use my notes. I'm just gonna go off of like listening to them because that's easier. I love anything that has the like old school VHS science tape synth sounds. You mentioned there was a YouTuber with a piano. IXI? Are you saying that's who it is? Hold on. You might be correct. I thought it was like her name. Oh no, you're right. You're right. Yep, here it is. Yeah, this was really cool. Like getting to see nope, not that. In the annex.
We're gonna move. Her tones are just okay. I swear I heard that note. And then it's maybe all of them. All the guys.
It's a great chord too.
But then I don't hear it on this. Introduce ears. So it's 3, 4, 4. Oh. So I think it goes to C
minor and G minor.
To G minor 7, I think.
It's such a cool chord progression. Like going through this whole video, I really want her to do Campfire head phase. But like Over the Horizon Radar is awesome to see like put out onto the keys.
Standard.
It was more complicated than I thought it was going to be too.
It's still a little weird. Like if I put in a root position, we have this. What's this?
I thought it was more basic chords, but it definitely modulates and borrows other chords from different modes.
A little bit of that Lydian sound again.
Anyway, it's cool. Yeah, so I love Over the Horizon Radar. It's such a cool sound. And that hanging on that chord right there, that sounds like it wants to go somewhere else and it never does. Dawn Chorus? I remember this. It's a weird one. I could be tempted to bump this up to a 3.5 there. Diving Station is cool. Very mysterious. Their song titles are really strong, I feel. I like their song titles a lot. Now this is something, man. Weird. This is weird. I really respect it, though. It's such a strange sound. Corsair. I like this a lot, actually. Very dark sound. Cool chords, and then of course Magic Window, which is everyone's favorite. Not afraid to play the whole thing on this one, even though I'm going to get copyright striked. Anyway, that's Geogaddi. So favorites would definitely be In the Annex, Over the Horizon Radar are the two that stand out to me as just favorites. I think Music is Math is solid. Julian Candy is solid. Beach at Red Point is solid. And then like Corsair, Diving Station, like those as well. There really isn't like a bad track on here. This is all just like personal preference and taste. So, is it more cohesive than Music Has the Right or Campfire? Possibly, quite possibly, but I don't know. I think the other albums do cooler things. Although I haven't listened to this in a while, and I have it at like a 3. So I need to go back and check these out again because maybe I'll like them more. Hard to say. Anyway, next album on the docket is Ecstasy and Wine, which I will listen to. It's not on Spotify, so I can listen to it on my PC here. So I'll turn this off. And then let me pull up the MP3s here. This is I don't know. I have things to say about this. There's tracks on here I think that are quite good though. I don't necessarily think it's a bad compilation, but I have some thoughts. So let me pull this up. Okay. Let's see. Put it over yonder. Okay, there we go. So starting with Strawberry Wine. That's loud. Yeah, I like the jangle on this. It's a really nice riff too. Yeah, I think that one's solid. I love Never Say Goodbye. This is just like really solid shoegazy like twee pop level stuff here. It's just strong. The riff is good and the verses are good. Can I Touch You? This has a, what would you call it? Like, boring Stone Roses kind of track. I don't know, it's just like, kind of lethargic. It's not bad, but it lacks the spice. This is okay. I like when they lean on the twee pop elements. Some of their best riffs come out of that too. I forgot about this. It's a bit of the Jesus and Mary chain too, huh? With like the lethargic noise. just doesn't really do anything. Interesting sound, but like compositionally is kind of boring. Why did I not like this? It's okay. It's just like it's closer to a 3.5 than a 3 though. I love that 60s sunshine pop atmosphere. Claire. Sounds big and far away at the same time. It is of my opinion that shoegaze should have a reasonable amount of low end. Oh, this felt like it had no mid. No body. It feels like a worse version of other things that are on the album. It's not terrible, but like it's also really like messily mixed. I like this one. Oh yeah. This one's a little darker. Still a little bit of a mess on the mix, but it's okay. Okay. Yeah, I'd say this probably all stands about the same. I think Never Say Goodbye is a fantastic track. She Loves You No Less has a nice riff as well. Yeah, there's just a few like things here and there where I'm just kind of like, rather listen. It's more that I'd rather listen to some of the other tracks, not that they're like terrible. But as far as a EP or a compilation goes of like disparate tracks, it manages to stay somewhat consistent tone-wise, and that's the most you can really ask out of a compilation, really. So yeah, I'd say it's probably like a 3.25 than a 3, but not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, next is Campfire Head Phase. Yeah. 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 Campfire Head Phase. I love this album. Yeah. Has everyone left? I hope so. All right. Campfire Head Phase. We like Campfire Head Phase. Yeah, people say it's the normie album to enjoy from Boards of Canada. I don't know if I agree. I can see where they're coming from, but Into the Rainbow Vein we go. Normal, simple song. Great kind of ambient Americana thing going on here. Do they even have that as the Folktronica? No? No ambient Americana? It's got the sound, man. It's got Bibio written all over it. Do you guys know about Bibio? Do I need to show you about the Bibio? La Biblioteca? Do you think it's listed somewhere here? This is a great album. Finally, We Are No One. Love that one. Come on, Bibio. You gotta be in here. You gotta be. I know it's not bolded, but you're probably in here somewhere. You're gonna make me type it, aren't you? Come on. Oh, Bibio. Yeah, Phi or Phi. This is really cool. Like if I were to play like Bewley and White, we'll pull it up. Bewley and Gray. This is a great track. Same vein though, right? Very similar. I don't know, I just love this riff. I love the way it kind of floats through the track. Things come in and go out and just different soundscapes. Not quite as weird, although there is some strange stuff going on. I love the guitar work on this one. Nice chill track leading into Peacock Tail coming up. Boom. Boom. Then Peacock Tail. I gotta give Peacock Tail a 5, I think. There's something about this one. This like vibraphone thing. Man, what a immaculate vibe. And then of course, this track is, I mean, we've talked about this on the live streams, the EPs and stuff. So I won't go over this too much again here, but what a stellar song. And then when the percussion comes in, there's just something so like, I don't know, crisp and refreshing about it. I can listen to it in a good mood, a sad mood. Doesn't matter. And then we kind of like reset the palette a little bit, have a moment of clarity, which leads into a very Geogaddi-esque track. Although I'd say this is a bit softer, a bit more approachable. I don't know, maybe the reason I like this album more is mostly, like, I think there is some stronger composition here, but the percussion doesn't, like, distract from the actual music. This is the only one I'm really not into on the album, with the weird, like, shepherd tone vibe of it. Just feels like it's constantly, like, descending. It doesn't really change much at all. This one's fine. I like the composition more than the production. Really cool, though. To Recontron. Not really a whole lot to say about this. It's cool. Lasts a minute. I wasn't as into this on first listen, but I've grown to like it a little bit. I don't know why it's bolded and constants are changing is not. That's a weird one to me. Very similar to Chroma Key Dreamcoat. Fine. This song is immaculate. I love this immensely. I love the mixing, the production, the instrument choices, the composition. The various melodies playing over the top of each other is... It's just nice. It's so nice. Can't say enough good things about that track. Nice, mysterious, kind of very ambient track here. Percussion super slow. I love Tears from the Compound Eye. This is one of my favorites that has that, I don't know what you would call it, very cerebral, nostalgic vibe to it. Very mature sounding song is how I'd put it. And then Farewell Fire, I think, is fantastic. I have heard this song dozens of times because I play it to put my 9-month-old son to sleep. He has like a Pavlovian response. I love that it's played analog, not sequenced by one of the brothers. I love the fade out as you're going in and you're just like, because not only is it fading out, but like it's going into like a weird like extra reverb delay kind of thing. And that's really cool. That's very, very cool. So yes, I love this album. I think it is fantastic. It is far and away my favorite Boards of Canada album, and it's kind of the one that like made me take them seriously in a way that I hadn't before. I don't know, something clicked when I heard this, and then the rest started to make a little bit more sense as well. So yeah, love this thing, and I still continue to listen to it and go back to it often. So that's that. We're going back to MBV. I don't know. I'm going kind of slow. I feel. I don't know. Maybe we'll just we'll get through as many follow-ups as we can in 2 hours, and we'll just call it good. EPs. Which one did I rate? This? No. This? No. This? Not listened to much BOC, but I think I will start with Campfire. Yeah, the Campfire is real strong, very approachable. Really great vibe as well. Which one did I rate? Do you think you naturally like more acoustic elements? Yeah, typically. I like the mixture. I don't like pure mechanical digital music. I like a little bit of like analog acoustic to be mixed in. Keeps it more organic. Sorry. Excuse me. That stuff comes through a lot better now with my new mic settings. Where is this? There it is. Okay, because I had the extra tracks, that's why. This compilation rules, doesn't it? There's some tracks I think are kind of overrated, but gosh, so many fantastic tracks as well, if I'm to be perfectly frank. To be perfectly frank, I'd need to be named Frank. You Made Me Realize. Fascinating, almost like death rock sounding riff. Really like chaotic energy too in the verses. You made me realize. It's a little too abrasive for me. It almost has like that like no wave noise rock vibe that like Sonic Youth were doing. It's kind of a surprising track. Slow. Best song about blowjobs? I don't know. Fun guitar, but like it being about fellatio, it's like I'm just like I can't take this song very seriously. Thorn. Same with Honey Power. Immaculate riff. I love how this sounds. Man, what a fun riff. And I think he's like doing it with the whammy. I don't actually know. Like I've watched him play it live and I'm like, what are you doing to achieve that sound? It's crazy. And the verses are strong. Very compressed, so turn that up. Nice. Cigarette in Your Bed has more of that cool isn't anything type of production. Weird, like, sounds like reversed reverbs and like, I don't even know what's going on, but this is cool. so fascinating. This song is overrated. It's fine though. It's an overrated MBV song, but it's fine for what it is in the genres that it sits in. Dude, I'm full up on requests. Stream 30 is filled. Like, thankfully no one has donated since, but you know, unless you have ones in there that you want to change to the best blowjob song you can find. I know, it's fine. I'm not super into it though. Food Modifiers. This is fun. More of that death rock stuff. It's the repetition makes it kind of fun. But like as a track, I don't love it a whole lot. This is cool. I love this like New Order sounding like rock riff, and then the verses are weird. I don't know, the mixing could have maybe been a bit tighter, but like, it's cool. This is fine. It's not that remarkable to me. That kind of like detune thing sounds fun, but the rest of the song doesn't do anything for me. Another really weird one. This sounds like a medieval folk song. The vocal delivery is strange, just like I Believe. That's so bizarre. I love tracks where it's like, I didn't even know you could make something like that, but it's cool. Okay, and then we go into Glider. Glider's next, as Soon, which, you know, we all know and love. Soon is great. Glider, I prefer the longer version for a handful of reasons. It's entertaining though. It's very easy to get just kind of lost in the screechy, but also very deep and industrial sounding, just like trance. Don't Ask Why is sick. This song's cool. It's got the sometimes thing, and I love these guitar chords. Verses are strong. I love this song. Off Your Face. This could have been on Loveless. It's just strong. Nice. To Hear Knows When. Largely the same, right? Is the coda different on this one? I'm pretty sure the coda is different here. Do I have that in my notes? Yeah. I think I like this version's coda more is what I wrote. Which I think is true. Swallow. This was one of the first non-Loveless MBV songs I ever heard, and it was just this intro. It may have been in like the Pitchfork video or something, I don't know. Something about Kevin Shields. It's cool. Verses are fine. It's mainly that like weird raga rock riff and the way it sounds that makes the song so special. Honey Power is freaking good. How could you not love that? So hard to get the volume right on the MDV songs. The coda? This coda is something else. Just love that. So nice. Moon Song is really cool. It sounds like a Candy Claus song. It's so crazy. It has like an Exotica thing going on. It's cool. I don't know why this exists, but it's kind of cool. I love the like weird haunted like hip hop thing going on. Almost Boards of Canada-esque, isn't it? Do you imagine an MBV and Boards of Canada crossover? The internet would go bananas. This is whatever. I don't know. It's interesting, but again, mixed poorly, and I don't know. The full-length glider, which I think I like a little bit more because it has more time to build and evolve. But like, it sounds like it's like going somewhere else at the end, into a new phase. And it's like, I'd be more interested in glider if it was like a 30-minute exploration of weirdness. Sugar. I really like Sugar, except for the weird fappy drums. Kick drum on the offbeat. I love the guitar. Angel is okay. This one's a bit darker, right? It's fine. Closer to a 3, but it's okay. More of that like ecstasy and wine level stuff. It's okay. More of the same. Not terrible tracks, they just don't stand out compared to some others. That's it. The instrumentals or the other ones aren't on Spotify, I don't believe, but that's what I give them there. So yeah, a lot of really strong stuff on here. Definitely superior to like Ecstasy and Wine. Feel it has just better tracks overall. I don't know. You probably could have left off like the ones that were on Loveless, but it's fine. I like that you kind of put them all together. It literally just is all the EPs, so that's nice. That's nice. Next one we have is Modern Vampires of the City with Vampire Weekend and Ezra Koenig. Ezra Koenig. Ah, Modern Vampires of the City. This album is solid. It's very quirky. And I don't know how I feel about that. Obvious Bicycle is a very obvious Vampire Weekend intro. Don't love the percussion. I don't know. I'm one of those like anti-ASMR people, so if something is really like overly soundy, ASMR-y, I'm just kind of like a little distracting. This one's okay. It's no Ice Cream Piano, but nice piano outro though. Young Lion has a nice piano section as well. One of the first Stompin' Hollers. No, it's not true. It's probably about as close as I'll get to enjoying a Stompin' Holler though. It's fun. The thing about this album that I do enjoy is like the energy in the vocals and like leaning into the fun melodies. That's one of this album's strong suits, I think. This is no step though. Mixed interestingly. Hard to deny that piano line. Verses are my least favorite parts. I love the choruses. What you on about? I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. Great trill. Unbelievers definitely stomp and holler. Yep, absolutely. This is just some nice, you know, Baroque instrumentation. Got some harpsichord in there. I'm a sucker for those kinds of like brill building 60s melodies anyway, and that has it. This song art pop fun. Gets kind of noisy. Produced immaculately for being such a chaotic mess. I love the surf guitar. It's yeah, man. This was probably the first Vampire Weekend song I heard. It's very creative. It's a lot of fun. I like it a lot. Don't lie. And we get into a bunch of tracks that I just kind of feel like the same about quality-wise, but like for very different reasons. There's a lot of variety to these songs, even though I give them very similar ratings. I like the emotive, heartfelt. Like I like the come down off of Diane Young into something like this. Hannah Hunt is fine. I'm not super into the ones he does about like real people as much as other people are. I mean, like, I'm sure lyrically they are fascinating and nice send-ups, but like, I don't know. It is a little scary. I don't even know if I'm gonna get to In Utero today. We're kind of going slowly. Still a fine track. Your everlasting arms. Interesting walking bass here. Matches the percussive rhythm here. Fine. This is interesting. I like this one quite a bit, actually. This is fun. Very scrappy production. It's nice. The thing that holds it down a little bit for me is maybe the vocal melody. I think. It's quite quirky. I don't know. I'm kind of willing to give it a 4. I really like the instrumental. This one is the one with the... No, it's Yahe that... No. This one, yeah. It doesn't... It's just too fast. Like, it's distracting. Chorus is okay. It's not my favorite on here. It's probably my least favorite, but it's not bad. Animal Collective. That is a good pull. A good pull. This is the one that has the annoying vocals, I think. Yep. It's kind of catchy though, but it annoys the hell out of me. I'm very conflicted on it. I don't know. I'm very torn on this one. Because it's kind of irresistible, but I'm also like... Yeah. I don't know. Hudson is something else. Hudson died in Hudson Bay, the water took. Like, this came out of nowhere. And so it's kind of hard to rate it. I think it's a really cool track. It's really strange at the end of this, though. Produced really well. Young Lion. I like the very simple... it's a very, like, Baroque line on the piano here. Very nice. Love that. And it just kind of closes out very simply on the higher octave there. So, like, I think that, what is the name of the other one? Modern, Made of Only God Was Above Us. This is certainly a better album. In almost every metric, I would say this maybe has a little more variety, which is cooler, but this is still very strong. I think it lacks a cohesive mood or vibe, though, because of the variety. But in a way, it doesn't. Like, it's, I don't know. I'm very torn on how I feel about this, because, like, the way I think about it and the way I feel about it are kind of at odds with each other. Like, I look at it and, like, analyze it, and I'm like, oh, there's, like, some really cool stuff going on here. But then when I listen to it as an album, I'm like, I don't know. I'm not getting, like, a full, rich flavor out of this. But I will come back to, you know, certain songs. Step is great. Diane Young is great. I like Fingerback. Young Lion is nice as well. So, I don't know. There's some cool stuff going on here, and it's certainly not a bad album by any stretch, but that is how I feel about that. We're at about break time. How many more do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. Yeah, we're probably not getting all the way through these today, but it's okay. We're going at our own pace here, and we're having fun doing it. So I will turn this music back on here, and I will be right back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Guess what I got? Popcorn. And a spindrift. Okay, we gotta move on to the next album, which I believe is back to MBV. And it actually is MBV. It is. All right. Almost done with my notes too. This and the next album have notes, but yeah, anyways. So this one I'm pretty sure I can play as much as I want because I don't think they allow revenue sharing or whatever. They don't block. Turn this down. This album is quite compressed. So, I like that we start in a very familiar area here. Sounds very much like Loveless. I love the chiming guitars over the more shoegazy, noisy ones. Love that part. Only Tomorrow, I think, is superior. When it kicks in here. It's that noisy riff. The production is different from Loveless. It changes up. Even though not a lot of this was new, right? Or was it? I don't remember. I don't remember this. Oh, I do. So this is like, I feel like this album has like thirds. Like, this is one section here. Wow. Like 1 through 3, 4 through 6, and 7 through 9 are kind of their own distinct areas. I respect like the Stereolab vibe here. Not incredibly remarkable though. And to be perfectly honest, if the mood struck me, this would be like a 4 out of 5. It's not calling out to me at the moment, but like it has potential to. Looks like I don't return to Stereolab very much. This is cool. A little bit more of that Stereolab space rock. It's cool. It's not my favorite either, but it's notable. I love this one. Boom, 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 boom. Like, this is fun. A little bit of a baggy beat. Now here's all the crazy stuff. I love how this opens. Ready? love that. Unfortunately, I don't think the rest of the song holds up very well. Like, it's cool, but I mean, it's not bad. It's just like, I feel like the intro betrays the song as something other than what it really is. Percussion is so much fun too. This is more entertaining than it has any right to be. By the end, I don't mind this being like 3.5 minutes. It's so cool to hear it pile up. And then, probably the craziest track on the album. Man. So, what I think is really commendable about this album, it's one of the best comeback albums, like up there with like Songs from a Lost World, in my opinion. Because it's a nice mix. It's such a good mix of old and new, and it doesn't retread old ground too much. Like, even though it's a mix of old recordings and newer stuff, sonically and thematically, it explores different things than what they were doing at the time. So they like picked up right where they left off with like forward-thinking songwriting, and it's not completely like Loveless. The first 2 or 3 tracks are, but that's about it. Cool drum and bass, cool space rock stuff. You got the like lounge pop vibe, you know, the French new French wave age pop. I don't know, but great album, really solid, and where it stands on its own 2 feet too, which is something not a lot of comeback albums do, if I'm to be perfectly frank. Okay, next one is the Natural Bridge. The Natty Bridge. You guys enjoy the Natty Bridge? This album, I warmed up to this thing. I think David Berman has just a bit, of like growing that he needs to do. Or like processing kind of how the vibes he evokes. Which we had done How to Rent a Room before on the donation streams, and I'd listened to the All My Happiness Is Gone from his self-titled Purple Mountains album before passing. So I had a bit of a sense of him, but like going through this and then like having it settle, and I'm like, you know, there's like a very subtle cohesive thing going on here. And I really like it. I really respect it. It's in a similar headspace as like the Lonesome Crowded West to me. Even though it has more of the old country thing going on. But like How to Rent a Room, solid opener. I love his vocal delivery. So melancholy. It also is very nostalgic to me. Like, this feels like it was written in the 90s. And I love that. Great track. Pet Politics is the darker twin. I love the atmosphere here. Much like Dallas later. It's that dark urban feel. The lyrics are really fascinating as well, very poetic.
Tells us so. There was one created before him, whose name we do know. He also lived in. I find it so amazing how.
I love the mix of the
we could be
really high electric guitar mixed with the like rhythm acoustic guitar. I think that's really nice.
let's get dressed up. I got to
Like Leonard Cohen. Man, I'm eager to get into Leonard Cohen. I don't know if I have him on my schedule yet or not, but
sometimes I find it really hard
to choose. I warmed up to this one as well since the reaction.
black and a pair of brown shoes on and could make me feel better.
Like, I felt like this one was maybe a little, I don't know, not derivative, but like it kind of paled in comparison to other songs here, but I've kind of come around to it.
Rub out the cat light. Miss Mary Jane
This one's cool.
measure upon us. We're in the way of dances slow
Sorry.
on valley
I'm almost done, I promise.
to the side.
The song was Like Leonard Cohen.
There is no center at the hedge. Won't start, you give it one last try. Burn out.
It's a very slow track, but I feel like it fits nicely and it goes right into Duster 2.0. The slow core post-rock here. Great track. I'm actually gonna give that a 4. I love Dallas. It's my favorite with next to Frontier Index. I love this opening riff. That
Oh, Dallas, you shine with an evil light.
this track is great. I love how it transitions back to the riff.
The sack with the bad kids in the back. Analyst was a place kicker for the Falcons.
I love that. That's so good. I don't even know what those chords are or what that change is, but oh. Very melancholy.
Dram house where we stay.
The urban fatigue.
And we pray. Inside the gold
My least favorite.
days of missing you. Oh, you. What's your name? What's your name? Stay
I don't know, this one's just kind of mundane.
inside
Also, it's a very abrupt shift.
the golden.
Maybe it's the first one on the vinyl. Can we look?
What if life
No, Dallas is the first one on the B-side.
hard equation
Huh. I don't know then.
on a chalkboard?
This one kind of stands out a little bit amongst the rest. It's just kind of like, it's not terrible. It's not bad. This one's a bit better. A little more interesting. Not as good as some others on here, though. However, Frontier Index, which the Strokes definitely took this. I love this, the climaxes though. I love when songs do this. Moral Kiosk by REM, they did this too, where you have these nice, my daughter's freaking out. They have these like riffs that are kind of like ambiguous chord wise, and they play throughout the song, and then like at pivotal moments, like the bass will come in or other instruments will come in and inform the chords. Like Moral Kiosk did that, right? Like you didn't really hear the bass underpinning the guitar until like the end of the song. And it's such a satisfying climax to have like to go back to that riff that you recognize, but now have it have chordal movement. And this track does that too. Very cool. And then Pretty Eyes is a nice outro too.
Every verse on your walls, little forest scenes. Outside you can see my shoe prints. I've been dreaming in your yard. One of these elephants are so ashamed.
Interesting outro with the minor to major.
That I'll always remember.
Very cool. Yeah, so I think this album is really strong. It's a bit samey at times, but like the lyrics are good, the melodies are subtle and strong, and just the whole ethos and vibe is like very potent, much in a like Lonesome Crowded West kind of way. Sometimes even more so, I would say. But yeah, very strong. I'm eager to listen to American Water at some point in the future too. Anyway, so that's it for the ones I have notes for, but we're getting into Coldplay now, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, The Weeknd. All right, Moon Music. Full edition. Moon Music. This one. Yeah. Oh, they changed it, so they erased all my ratings. Nice. We love to see it. Yeah, so typical John Hopkins fare. They've done worse schmaltzy piano stuff than this. I'll say that. I don't know. I just miss when they attempted to have balls. Which they still kind of do. I just want them to I want Coldplay to show me their balls more often.
To get myself together. Maybe I'm just crazy,
It's fine. One of this album's main downfalls is trying to be cohesive, and it fails. Okay, this is still bad. Come on. La 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 you. La 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 la. I'm Chris Martin. I'm getting old but still trying to have fun. I won't show anyone my balls. Alright. First time. Moon. Man in the Moon is a better track with similar motifs. This doesn't even deserve to be talked about. It's a song about a lesbian. I think. It's like it's a well-played guitar riff, but it's so Ed Sheeran pilled. I don't know. I love who I love, and they just so happen to be 12 years old. Is that okay? Good feelings. I gave this a 2. This is the, like, disco-y one. Funky. It's just so glossy. Just giving everyone GIFs today. This had a cool section in it. The 4 seconds of shoegaze. Because why not? And it's just gone. So this is Angel's song, right? Far better piano motif than Moon music. When it comes to, like, Sigur Rossi piano lines from Coldplay, this is solid. Very pleasant. It's fine. This one, I honestly give like a 3.5 as well. This is fun. I come back to this one. I got this feeling and just what it is, God only knows. I got this feeling and I think I'm seeing. It's an odd one, but the climax is really nice. Very Viva-esque, has the Death and All of His Friends vibe. I don't want to recycle revenge. And then this is not bad. A little bit of trance. It's not terrible. Very surprising. Kind of boring lyrically. Melodies are okay. This one's also fine. I don't hate it, but like it's like a 2.5. Give it all my love. This song's about Dick Van Dyke, right? Or Mary Poppins? Until I die ever, 'cause you got all my love. It's fine. This is I don't know. The lyrics knock this down to a 2. Oh, but it has the end outro I like. What is this from? Like, this sounds like old Eno or Kale. It doesn't sound like something that Chris Martin would have made, but it's nice. That bumps it up to a 2.5. I forgot about this outro. I love this outro. Na, na, na. All right. Moon music. It's just the piano part. Just piano is fine. It's okay. Nice and atmospheric.
I know that I was born to kill. Baby, it's my mind. The blow feels like I'm falling in love.
It's the same.
As much as
I haven't come back to this one a lot.
as I tried, I just couldn't seem to find
Apparently this is about Ralph Macchio.
trees for the wood, the walls left loose, but if you
I don't know why
feel
you'd make a song like this though.
it's the ocean in a drop.
Some people apparently really resonated with it though. I didn't grow up with the Karate Kid movies, so I don't know. I only saw the first one. It was when I was like a teenager. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa, yo. I like this one because I can add my own rap. Now I'm here being alone, listening to music that I don't own. It's on Spotify with 17 different writers, I might add. Nice. Angel Song. I'm gonna give this a 3.5. What's different about this one? I forgot. More restrained? Or no, it trimmed something. That's right, I forgot Jupiter had something at the end. Oh, it's just the song. I don't know, same. Man in the Moon is great. I give Man in the Moon a 4. This is this riff is really nice. Like, this is pop Coldplay at their best, I think. It's strong. This is not as good when it's just piano. It's not terrible, but it's mid. All My Love Live. Not worth checking out. This is cool. A wave. I don't mind this. 2.5, yep, that still stands. A wave. Yeah, so that's the album. It's better than Music of the Spheres. It's nothing to write home about, though. There's like 2 good songs on it, which is I Am a Mountain or I Am and Man in the Moon. That's like all I come back to. But like Angel Song and the Moon music piano, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Eterna's fun. But like it's at least a step in the better direction than Music of the Spheres was. So I'll give them that. I'll give them an ounce of credit, okay? All right, what's next? How many more can we get through? We have Bleach next. Bleach. How many more do we have? This I know I can play as much as I want because it's not it's Sub Pop. Sub Pop is cool. Cool with such things. No. The wrong one. Bleach, please. You can't just make up genres like this. What? Gear Shift, no kidding. Sorry, I should have muted that. Anyway, Bleach. So this is my least favorite of the Nirvanas. But I still think it's very strong in its own way. As far as like a post-hardcore tinged album goes, I think that this is notable, and the riffs are something else. How many more albums do I have on the list? Not including this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably can't get through them all in time, but I've made a decent chunk done, and there's more that I can add on the next one, so that's cool. Blue. Very clear artistic voice right out of the gate. This one, oh my gosh, I won't lie. I said I made this joke in the Nirvana videos where, like, if I see someone in public wearing a Nirvana shirt, I want to go up to them and ask them like what their favorite part of Floyd the Barber or Hairspray Queen is. And I saw someone walking out of Walmart the other day, or I was walking out, they were walking in, and they had like some kind of, I don't know, it looked almost tie-dye, but it was like very colorful Nirvana shirt with the logo on it. And I was like, I was so tempted to be like, not even say that, but just have a normal interaction. Be like, what's your favorite song? Mine's Something in the Way, blah, blah, blah. But like, I just thought it was so funny looking at this like woman in her 20s and just looking at her and being like, do you think she's ever heard Floyd the Barber? Do you think it's a thing? It's entertaining. It's weird because it's got the like really dark instrumental, and then it has the like the tongue-in-cheek black comedic Lou Reed-esque storytelling. I find it interesting that Kurt did that occasionally. I like the unplugged version of this better. This is fine though. This is fine. I think there's better songs on like Nevermind. Like I think that Dumb is better than this. I think that Dumb and there's something else on In Utero that I think is better than this, but in a similar kind of like more basic alt rock vein. But off of Nevermind, I would say like On a Plane and gosh, I don't want to click on it because I don't want the baby penis, but there's another one that's kind of like more straightforward alt rocky on Nevermind, and I'm blanking on it. Here, let me click on. No, not merch. Let me click on this. Not really Polly. Stay Away, perhaps? Breed? Lithium? I don't know. But definitely On a Plane is what comes to mind. Yeah, this song is fine. I just don't think it's as strong as some others. This is the weakest one on the album, in my opinion. Still commendable riffs, though. Very metal-based. This one's cool. It's well played, too. I like this one as a slower track. much like darker and heavier. It has like a slow core vibe almost. It's very patient. Negative Creep is interesting. It's got good energy. Sometimes like when he goes off like that, it's just entertaining, you know? Man, these riffs. This one isn't terrible. It's entertaining. It's just a bit much for me. Man, it's produced quite well. Swap Meet is this is the other slower song, right? Very dissonant. Those metal riffs. Mr. Mustache. Here we go. That riff. Wild lyrics. Man. Sifting is a strong outro too. A bit slower. The thing about this album is that, like, it's one of those ones where it's like, it's so dark and so heavy and so aggressive that, like, all of that combined, like, it's not my persona at all. And I get nothing out of listening to it. Like, if I want cathartic music, I don't go here. But just trying to, like, that's why I don't really listen to it all that much. But like I recognize some of these strengths here, even if I don't feel them per se. And like I said, the riffs are really strong. It's produced very well. It has a good amount of low and mid in there. And like Kurt was already like showing that he was extremely creative here. So excuse me. Yeah, I think it's a strong album, even if I don't enjoy it a whole ton. But neither here nor there. Ooh, we get to listen to the girl again. Songs from a lost world again. Of a lost world. I get it wrong every single time. I get it. Songs of a lost world. There we go. So yeah, I have this. This was number 4 for 2024. Imaginal Disc is still number 1. We love the disc. We love the disc. We love this album too. We love this album. This album is good and nice. Good and cool and nice. Start strong here. I think it's produced just fine. I love the keyboards. Where are they? Ah, that's good stuff. go. Man. This is the, like, possibly the weakest one on the album for me. But it's still good. It's still good. It just feels a little out of place. Like, for an album this heavy on basically every song except, like, 2 and 7, this is oddly, like, bright, chipper, like, ballad from Wish era, you know? It's fine on its own. I don't know how well it fits in the album, especially between Alone and A Fragile Thing. Also, the weird, like, putting in the, like, really distorted, chunky bass that was just on Alone into a song that schmaltzy doesn't really work. Like, it needs to be more subtle. A Fragile Thing is fun, though. Feels like a Disintegration track, right? Little bouncy, little dancey. Just nice atmosphere, you know? A little bit in your face, but also kind of chill. War Song. I love this, like, harmonium or organ here. Mixed with the guitar coming up. Yeah. Yeah. Love that. Man, like, it's the like Untitled from Disintegration, like that kind of like just like harmonium organ sound. I love it. I love it. I use the harmonium in way too many things, if I'm to be honest. Also, where is it? The big woof, whoosh. Just overtakes the frequencies. Where is it? Come on. Come on, give it to me. There it is. Oh, that's great stuff. This is strong too. I think this song gets kind of overlooked. It's pretty bananas. It's a bit corny, but like, it's kind of hard to resist. This song is fantastic. I don't like it as well. No, should I give it a 4.5? I like it about as much as Alone, so yeah. Great piano line. The bass has permission being a little more chunky here, I think. With the slower pace, it fits better than And Nothing Is Forever. This way comes, I can never say goodbye. Nice. This song is also one of my least favorites on here, being a 3.5 nonetheless. It's cool though. There's something about the vibe of it, I think. It's not really the song itself. It's also a little overshadowed by End Song coming up. What a immaculate track. We needed this kind of post-rock. Man, that note. Down to the minor third there. Also, I meant like the riff at the end here. Right here. Crank it. Oh man, that's good. Can't get enough of that. You go off, Reeves. And then just hanging on the minor chord at the end. Hanging on that chord, man. Hitting it home. Man. That's the stuff. I think, though, I don't know, the thing with this album, and like you kind of run into this when you have, like, it's not a short album lengthwise, but like track listing it is. And so you run into this weird thing that happens where like it feels like it's not around long enough to establish a strong personality. Like it doesn't, with Disintegration feels way longer than it actually is. Like I'm always stunned when I go to Disintegration, and because what is it? It's like, is it 79 minutes, 69 minutes? Hold on, can I just get like a track listing? 72 minutes. But it always feels way like longer than it really is. Wait, was that correct? That may have had extra tracks on it, I don't know. Well, now I'm confused. 60 minutes. Okay, I think that had extra songs. But like it's only 10 tracks. It's only 10 songs. I love that every single one is bolded. That's so sick. Why don't I not have track ratings on here? I thought I did. What's going on here? Hold on. Where is it? Which one did I rate? Huh? That's weird. I just have it rated like that. Okay. 72 is very long for an album. Well, this is 60 apparently. I don't know what I was looking at down here. What was I even? Was it this? Yeah, this had. What? Hold on. Plain Song, Pictures of You, Closed Down, Last Dance, Lullaby, Fascination Street. Isn't that? Wait a second. Why am I counting 12 here? Oh, Homesick is not here. And what else? Last Dance? Oh. Oh. When I reacted, did I do Homesick? I remember doing Last Dance. I forgot about that. Maybe that's part of my problem. Is that like, let me go on the Spotify page here and see 2010 remaster. It has Last Dance and Homesick. Yeah, it puts it at an hour 12. Huh. I don't know. But like when I look at this, like this looks pretty tight. And I think this is probably a better track listing because I don't remember Homesick being all that remarkable. But all that to say, the album kind of feels longer than it does because like, and I try to compare it to this and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out why that is. Because I feel like this, it's only 10 minutes shorter than the smallest version of Disintegration. But I feel like this isn't around long enough to establish a a tone. Like, it doesn't go through phases. I don't know if it's like a track listing situation or what, but I don't know. So like as an album, I don't think it's as cohesive as some other stuff, but like for as far as comebacks go, we were just talking about NBV. This is right up there as far as like good comebacks. So strong stuff. I think I'm gonna stop it there since we're at an hour 55. How many did we not do is the question. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so we got through most of them. And then next time I can actually add more to the list and we can get like properly caught up because we definitely have extra. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That was kind of a mess, but you know, we did the thing. We talked about the albums. I'll probably post these as individual videos onto the channel as the follow-ups. So yeah, should be streaming with Ethan tomorrow. The Blue Day Slow Dive reaction got posted this morning, so you can go check that out on the channel. Yeah, thanks for hanging around, guys. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. So until next time, take care, fare thee well, and Godspeed.